Steph Curry had 50, bro.
50.
Steph Curry had a 5-0 50 piece.
Most
Now,
in the game 7.
in the game 7, yeah, most points in the game 7 ever. Went slap happy, crazy, dappy. Um, really let the young kings know who real talent is, who's really him, who's really setting themselves apart. I do have a problem though.
Mm.
I have a problem. It's not with Domantas Sabonis. It's not with, Draymond Green. It's not with any of those. Uh, 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 it's not with any of those, figures in the community. It's about NBA discourse. And this is the reason that I don't participate in NBA discourse is because like this. To me, this is stupid. We need to have this conversation immediately after the 50-point game, immediately after the win. We need to have a conversation in which we compare or determine who's greater between Steph Curry and Magic Johnson. And
It's been a conversation though.
let's get the inflammatory takes out here. Somebody says as long as it's not this conversation, Curry's better than Magic. I mean, Curry's better than Kobe already. What are we talking about?
It's debatable. Same with Magic.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all debatable.
Yeah.
Debatable is debatable. Debatable. The word is debatable. I can't get
head
behind
ass, bro.
I can't get behind the word debatable, bro.
But what's so bad about it? Because again, I feel like these conversations have been happening, especially after last year's finals. So in a big moment like this, I don't. There are people already having those conversations on a daily basis, but I'm not mad at people for having those conversations when it's extremely relevant. When like the dude just dropped 50 type shit.
So my statement behind this is why I hate NBA discourse. Are we doing a 2-man? Hey, let's get it. Yes. This is why I hate NBA discourse. A game can't go by without someone challenging a legend's greatness. Is this not corny to y'all? Why is it that after every game, it seems to me that somebody is getting challenged for their spot in their greatness? Or are you back?
What's up? What? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. How y'all doing?
What's that for, bro?
What are you talking about?
All right.
Nah, I had a lot going on. My fault. I apologize. Y'all been going for 12 minutes? This is crazy.
14.
14 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn, I am late. Crazy. My fault, bro. I've been losing track of time lately. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, my thing is that every game, to the people that do this, because I understand that there are people that don't do this. Mm-hmm. Why is it that every game is legacy defining? Every playoff series is legacy defining. All these things change your positioning on a year into year out basis. It ties into something that Giannis said last week about failure, and I'll play that clip in a minute. But why is it that every single time we have conversation about players, because we go into every series, every playoffs doing this, who has the most to prove in this playoff series?
Wait, we talking about Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
Curry.
Okay. And mind you, Curry is just a catalyst for the conversation. This happens all the time where we flip-flop based off of singular events.
Recency bias, yeah.
Y'all don't get tired of that? Y'all that's not tired? Y'all not tired of those conversations?
I mean, if
you think it happens that often, to be honest with you?
It does. It happens that often. I can admit it happens that often because I contribute to it. I like it. I like being reactionary. It's fun. Give me something to talk about. Like, fuck, why not be reactionary? Nigga, what have you done for me lately? Like, you only as good as your last game. You only as good as your last run. If you have a great run, then a shitty run, and you come into a season, I'm going to be like, well, nigga, you just had a shitty run. What are we about to do?
Brian?
And I like to slander niggas.
Brian? I mean, he just told you, why do people do it? He just proved you people do it. And it happens all the time.
It's fun. Like Dama said. It is fun. So
Like, why not?
People who do it aren't doing it because like it's their job. It's because it's a fun conversation to have. I mean,
that's so to me. That's so crazy that. And
well, fun
every
for you
single
isn't the
way.
same fun for every. You know what I'm saying?
No, you could if you want to say that it's fun, it could be fun. I just think that it's crazy that at every twist and every turn, we're saying to each other,
Damn.
Something can make or break somebody's legacy.
You know?
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
Name the amount of times this happened in the last 2 years.
You did it last week.
Mm-hmm.
With who?
With Giannis.
The fuck going on? I'm sorry to do that.
Who did it? I know I did it because I'm saying AD better than Giannis right now. I don't think Souls did it last week. What is Souls?
I said they should fire Budenholzer for bad coaching. I said Giannis's weaknesses is what it's been for the last 4 years, and he needs to improve on them.
Which is true.
And then I self-admittedly said the whole KD shit was a troll. So, 2021 shit.
Man, they was cooking, bro, for that.
The KD shit was the Giannis wasn't the best player back then?
Yeah, in 2021. So I self-admittedly said that was a troll. I guess the only thing that was defined for me more, I guess, was like Giannis being the best in the world conversation after that series. I don't think it's him.
What series we talking about? I hate to do it, but I had a phone call.
So the conversation is why is it that every time we have a game, 2 games, a series even, we have these conversations of legacies and the comment section, because I know that they're gonna.
Yeah, the NBA guys don't want you to finish this bullshit.
Yeah, I can make up.
Oh, it's me that's supposed.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
If every single time, somebody plays a game, they go up. Now you're above Magic. Then if they lose, you're below Magic. And then if Steph has a mediocre game, we get back to comparing him fairly to Magic. But if he has a great game the next game, he's over Magic. And this happens for everybody. I don't think that this is just a Steph Curry thing. Why do we handle NBA discourse like this?
But it's not an everybody thing. Oh, it's literally only the greats who can be compared to somebody like that. For Steph Curry to be on a thread, either better than Magic or worse than Magic on any given series, that means he's had a career that is an all-time great point guard's career. So we have to. So every little thing we see, we're going to be like, okay, that's one notch towards him being better than Magic. That's one knock against him not being better than Magic. Me personally, Steph, I've already had Steph as the greatest point guard of NBA in the NBA of NBA history when he won his last ring. I said it. I was like, that did it for me. That put him above Magic. So all this other shit going on, I don't know why niggas are still having a conversation. That's neither here nor there. I won't have it. I'll just say Steph's the GOAT. But I don't think we're sitting here after every series that Dame has. We're not sitting here saying, you know what? I think Dame is finally surpassed Steve Francis. It's like, no, nigga, we're like, all right, Dame's not going to be better than Steph. Dame's clearing Westbrook. Like, you're comparing them to his competition. Paul George is getting compared to Scottie Pippen when he make or break in a series. He's getting compared to the niggas in his era, the niggas that he's playing against. It's not everybody.
Well,
I don't know about that, but go ahead, Sage.
Well, my thing is, bro, the way basketball discourse works is a lot of people die on hills, right? So if I come on here and I say Kobe is top 3, suck my dick. And I was ignorant enough to die on said hill, and there's actually a way you could even defend it. But if I were to be nasty in that defense, and for whatever reason, if evidence is to disprove what I've just said, at some point, evidence becomes surmountable. So what I mean by that is essentially if people call Curry a guy or people view Curry as a guy who is either unclutched, can't close a series, or is only a front runner, and then he gives 50 in game 7, for a lot of people, that's the nail in the coffin that moved him. Now, it's unfortunate that it does become repetitive in talks because certain things aren't put over. For example, the GOAT conversation, where LeBron, because he cannot time travel in the past, he's going to do something great. People are going to understand it goes to his greatness, but ultimately the bar is Michael Jordan. And for some people, because he wasn't perfect 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever the fuck, he will never hit that. But the conversation will always be had because it's LeBron James. He did something great again. Same thing with what's another example? Steph Curry, funny enough. We were just talking about him. Steph Curry will literally drop 50. Steph Curry will win a championship. And while people understand, yeah, he's not Braun level, Jordan level yet, when it comes to guys like Bird, Magic, even Kobe, which ring 5 would be crazy. People are gonna look at that and they'll be like, I guess Steph is in these combos after all type shit. I thought it was weird when Curry didn't move up with today's status quo. Like when people were still like, yeah, but Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid are still better despite him winning a championship. That's where I was like, the fact that he wasn't like ever viewed in the 2020s as a synonymous best player, to me, that was a little weird. But outside of that, I mean, these talks are going to keep happening because people have hills that they die on ultimately. So if we really want that to not be a cycle, essentially people are just going to have to respect when they're wrong. But that's not going to happen ever. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe I'm the only one that truly sees an issue with the continuous weight that we put on these NBA players. And it makes me, we can't hear you, Vsauce.
No, I said damn in silence because James Harden just hit a crazy thing.
Vsauce cut the game off. Jesus Christ.
What? I'm listening.
I need you to participate.
I don't know whose screenshot is literally this, but like, come up, bro. We could discuss this, my nigga. I'll talk to you one-on-one. We could discuss this, my nigga. Like,
I'm potting, bro. I mean, I'm contributing.
You're potting by watching the game?
And we're talking about basketball, so yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing my research. So
by watching a current game.
At least you can say I watch basketball. At the
you
very
don't have
least.
to lie. Don't lie. Just say you watching the game.
I ain't watching the game.
You're gonna see something that you might like a little bit.
I just find it to be like detrimental to the way that we talk about basketball, and maybe even the way that people look at basketball being in the long term, by how much weight and pressure we put on just these individual situations on a season by season basis.
But again, so that's why I asked you in the last 2 seasons. I can name the Giannis one, I guess. Curry when he won the championship last year, but what else?
They do it to LeBron every season.
I'm asking you for specific examples in the last 2 seasons. What about LeBron changed last year?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I think Omar, I'm gonna be blunt. It's kind of what Damo said. I don't think it is concretely because I do think there's substance where if Trae Young sucks, people are gonna be like, see, he's mid. So I don't think it's just generational talent, but it's because resumes are updated. So I don't think it's necessarily an awful thing until they get egregiously bad. So like if people were saying Giannis isn't top 10, all right, we're trolling. Like at that point, he was your best player a week ago, and then game 7, now he's not top 10 type shit. That's when shit gets fucking ass. But that doesn't really happen for people that even take the sport somewhat seriously.
And I think people can, and if you want me to be so, we can keep going, because I think what Sage just said about Trae Young and Luka, even this year, all this is still in the conversation of like them switching so fast based off of an individual instance. People can have their resumes updated. I think that's a valid point. My only thing still is that like we have long careers left to go. I don't think they were talking about basketball like this before. I'm gonna put that out there. I just truly don't think that they were. Maybe they were, but I don't think that they were.
But I feel like at this point, it's not necessarily an NBA discourse conversation. It's just the inherent like product of social media. Because I don't know, like let's just say social media didn't exist. Someone saying Trae Young and Luka just switch all the time. Someone is having those conversations at a barbershop. We just don't know about it. But because it's on Twitter, now we know about it. Yeah. It's not that basketball discourse is different or anything like that. It's just we know about it now.
Well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we can't be the ones to perpetuate it though. But if folks feel like it's fine, then that could be fine. I think that's a bad way to have conversation about basketball. Honestly, I think some of these players will end up like falling out of love, and I know that's crazy to say, but falling out of love with the game because we have conversations about basketball the way that we do.
But where's the fun in sitting around waiting 3-4 years to see if a guy really is this bad because of the organization or if it's just him? So now I'm going to hold my tongue or, imagine for the first 4 years of Westbrook, no Kevin Durant, if we just didn't say anything. We just waited around.
We
waited
said the same thing.
We just Kevin Durant. No Kevin Durant. Hey, they might have Paul George and Melo now, but there's no Kevin Durant. Paul George played like trash. Westbrook just got blown up by Ricky Rubio of all people. But I'm not going to indict. This is any indictment on Russell Westbrook as a basketball player. I'm going to wait because he still doesn't have Kevin Durant. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. That's not fun. You can't have conversations like that. Now, yes, some people shouldn't be as overreactionary. You have a lot of people who are very characterized and like very animated about the shit they say. Me, I'm eyeing people. I'm like one of the bad parts of basketball debating, telling you every nigga's a loser because they can't win, telling you X, Y, and Z sucks because he failed this one playoff run. But next year, if Giannis goes and sweeps the first 3 rounds, I'm gonna be, hey man, Giannis over Duncan. Giannis is top 5 all time. I mean, we're here now. That's where we're at because that's what you did for me lately. Like you're only as good as your last game. That saying is a saying for a reason. I can only judge you based off what you just done. If I'm sitting here watching guys fail, but I'm holding on to them being great 5 years ago, that's dick eating. But if a guy was trash 5 years ago, but the last 2 playoffs he has a Jimmy Butler run, but I can't sit here and acknowledge he just outplayed everybody in the top 10 these last 2 years in the playoffs because that's crazy narrative push. I gotta wait. Like, all right, bro, the niggas is gonna be in purgatory for their careers.
I don't know. I guess I can't view it like that. And maybe it's because I like what Giannis said. I think that's what I want to play right now.
Do you view this season as a failure?
Oh my God. Nah, he wanted to smack
stress.
You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay. Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no?
Yo, pause it.
Every year.
Yo, BB's in the gulag. We'll bring you up in a second.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say bet.
Yeah, right after.
You work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, I don't know, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success, you know. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there's always steps to it.
He was finna tell him he a failure in life. No cap.
Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure?
Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
That's exactly what we're telling you.
Your question. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, exactly. So why are you asking that question?
Because you failed.
It's the wrong question. There's no failure in sports.
Yes, it is.
There's good days, bad days. Some days you are able to be successful. Some days you're not.
Kobe is turning in his grave right now.
Yeah,
Kobe said the same thing.
The fuck out of, what did he say? Show me the Kobe clip of him being okay with failure.
Simple as that. We're gonna come back next year, try to be better, try to build good habits, try to play better, not have 10 days stretch with playing bad basketball, you know, and hopefully we can win a championship.
But why can it
already win?
Why can it be both though? Because don't we always say like learn from your failures? Or,
yeah, I'm about
learn
to
from your
say
mistakes. So
it's weird. Like it
starts with acknowledging that it is a failure first.
Yeah, we get it.
Please, go ahead.
There's 2 types of players who love to win and players who hate to lose. Which one are you?
I'm neither.
Meaning
that, you know, I play to figure things out. I play to learn something.
Why he breathing?
Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with the will to win, or that supersedes your fear of failure, I think it's a weakness either way, right? Because if you play with the fear of failing, you'll have the pressure on yourself to play, you know, to capitulate to that fear. If you play with the sense of I want to win, then you have the fear of what happens if you don't. But if you find common ground in the middle, in the center, then it doesn't matter. You're unfazed by either, right? And that enables you to really just stay in the moment, stay connected to it, and not feel anything other than what's in front of you. So, you know, I try to just be dead center.
So a lot of people in general are afraid of failure. How did you become one of those people who doesn't seem to be afraid of failing?
Failures, it doesn't exist. It's not existent. What the hell does that mean? Seriously, what does failure mean? It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination. If you fail on Monday, the only way it's a failure on Monday is if you decide to not progress from that, right? So to me, that's why failure is not existent. Because if I fail today, okay, I'm gonna learn something from that failure, and I'm gonna try again on Tuesday. And I fail, and I'm gonna try again on Wednesday. So
I always like that guy.
Didn't he still admit to
Come
failure
on,
though?
thoughts.
Thank you. He still admitted to
Sorry,
failure.
nah.
He's still admitting that failure is the thing. Like, he still admitted.
He literally just said, "Oh, I failed on Monday. I'm
Yeah.
trying again on Tuesday. I failed on
All he's
Tuesday."
saying
He's
is
still
he
admitting
doesn't-
failure though.
That's not what he said. He said it's only
Okay, now you're gonna tell me
a
what I heard.
failure. He said, what did he just say? He said it's only a
It's only a
failure.
failure if you dwell in it. It's only a failure if you accept that it's a failure. So obviously, I don't have them keep a mindset of, oh, it's not a failure. I get that, but that doesn't mean that this nigga, if Kobe loses in the first round, he's not gonna sit there and, oh, that wasn't a failure. No, it wasn't a failed season. No, he's gonna be like, okay, I failed. Fuck it, we're moving on because I'm not gonna fail again. That's what Kobe just said. Am I bugging, chat? Is that not what Kobe just said?
I'm just saying
So
it could be
they-
both. It could be both. Like you failing is a step to success. It's fine.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, oh, go ahead, Sage. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think what Giannis said, he said it in the best way he could. Ultimately, is just, I would say, not true. I mean, when you're a great player, you don't succeed. There you go. You like success. There's success and failure. I think it's that simple. But it's. I mean, he could have. I'm trying not to laugh this shit out because it sounds so bad. He definitely could have just illustrated his point better. I do think Kobe kind of implied that failure is a step to success. Is that what Giannis said? I feel like he kind of implied that, but he didn't outwardly say it. So it's different. It's a different conversation, but it do sound like they are in the same mindset for sure.
We be dragging stuff.
It sounds like
Yeah, we
Relax.
dragged the
Sound
shit
like
too
he-
long.
Damn
Now
it.
he left. Nah, come
Come
back,
back
blood.
up,
Come
BB.
back,
Come
blood.
back,
Come back,
BB.
blood. Because I need one of the dick suckers to come up here and
I
speak their
literally
piece.
had my
Because
thing
if I
hovering
go
over
last
it.
on the podcast and I agree with the pod member, and also I didn't say the same thing as him. I went back in the pod. So yeah, I need you to come back, bro.
Good.
that
BB,
nigga is
come
gone.
back. Yeah.
Nah. He. I know he is.
That nigga is gone.
Nigga wasn't driving. Nigga wasn't doing nothing. I know he is, bro.
Nigga is scared of the moment, nigga. He realized the lights
Are you
got
BB?
bright.
Nah, damn.
No, that's someone else. What's good,
He
man?
Brown
realized the
boy
lights got
chat.
bright and it was a wrap.
Damn.
What's good? First time.
What's
How you
good,
doing,
bro?
man?
Why are you fully
So
dressed in your
I'm
house?
about to say, yo,
I just
for
came
my
back from
boss.
class. Omar, I'm graduating just like you.
Hey,
Mm.
we like
Thug
that.
shake contest?
Okay.
No, I'm playing.
Oh, shit.
What?
Thug shake contest is
What are you
wild.
graduating with?
Masters in, not masters, bachelor's in digital media and communications.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got some beef with y'all, low key.
Pause.
Oh
Uh-oh.
wow. Okay.
Oh shit, both.
And
BBs
I'm
fucking
Hindu, so
wildin'
we don't
today.
eat beef like that. But Damo be hating on Kendrick low key crazy. And I'm a big Kendrick fan.
What? What
The
old
Kendrick-
pod
The
did you
Kendrick
watch?
hate is crazy, bro.
What did I say that was so wild about Kendrick?
I don't know. Y'all just be disrespecting.
Who is
You don't
y'all?
even know
Oh, I like
You don't even
him.
know what
I
said
didn't
that
even
was
want to buy into this, but who the fuck is y'all? When have I dissed Kendrick?
I'm just putting that out there.
All I said was J. Cole's better, which that's my
No, he's-
opinion.
No, he's
He
not.
is though. He is though.
Cole,
He is though.
Cole has admitted he's third. He's admitted it.
Third.
You think you give a fuck what J. Cole says?
I'm about to
Nigga,
say
I know where he
a
is.
lot of players have done that. Then, but a lot of players got.
He
I don't give a
definitely
fuck
not
what
better
J.
than
Cole
bro.
rate himself. Third behind who? Kendrick and who?
Drake.
Nah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Well, chat. Since BB gone, bro. If you got a problem with me, come up, bro. That's it.
Sage, I got a
That's
problem with
simple.
you too.
What's
Oh
up?
my gosh.
I'm from say shout out. I'm from the DMV too.
Right.
And just like Sage, I don't like stepping on people's toes, but I'm low key Taylor gang too. So
This is insane.
I don't be stepping on people's toes though, but
This is
I'm Taylor gang.
insane, bro.
What does that mean?
Are you in the
Bro.
Discord?
Bro, you gotta
Oh my
understand.
God.
You gotta
I'm thinking about
understand.
becoming a member though.
I've had a weekend of grief to get over that my gang. I just lost my gang, bro. So hey,
Yo.
at the end of the day,
Are you attracted to Sierra? Is what you're saying?
it sounds like he's attracted to Sierra.
Tailor made, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Oh.
He's talking about-
Both Taylors. Both Taylors.
Nigga
you know
said
what I'm
both,
saying?
bro.
I don't step on people's toes, so if that's
I
Sage's
mean,
girl,
if
you know what I'm
they
saying?
having that conversation with you, then go for it. If they had that conversation
Sage,
with you,
you
they want
cannot
to.
let Nav press.
Bro,
you.
I done already left
Rackety, rack,
John,
rack,
bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
First brown boy to get it popping.
Yo, all right, it's done. You're done.
Get this nigga.
First brown boy to get it popping.
Yeah, get this nigga gone,
BB, we
bro.
put it down there. We want you up right now.
At this
Pause.
point, I just want any.
Yeah, he is
any
gone, bro.
motherfucker
He's
say
not even in the
that,
chat,
that
bro.
nigga gone, bro.
He's not even in the chat, bro. That nigga's gone. I told you, lights got too bright. Nigga did.
Bro, I'm just tired of like in 4K not being what a complaint was, bro. That nigga said me and Damo said the same thing. I literally said so just to not say what Damo said a different thinking piece.
Miguel, yo,
That
get
shit
out of
is
here, bro.
insane.
I think my problem in the whole conversation is that failure is so subjective, and we're talking about people who are making judgments who have like never won in life.
Oh, we really gotta kick people on.
Yeah. People who have never really like won in life at all, right? So for them it's subjective, but like I said, what does somebody look like? Oh shit. Telling Giannis that you failed the season or you're failing right now, whatever. Nigga say he hasn't under that tweet that I just showed about him talking about, or Kobe talking about the failure. Giannis hasn't progressed since 2021 or some shit like that. He's failing. Like, I don't know. You work at McDonald's. Like, I can't. I know it's disrespectful to say those things, but in reality, like, if we really compare the overall picture, who's failing? And even if because you're comparing it to something, and then who are you to be comparing it to say that this is failure?
He's comparing Giannis to himself, who has great expectations, and also comparing him to other NBA players that are playing the same sport. He's just talking about a sport. It don't matter if I'm homeless. It don't matter if I work at McDonald's. It don't matter if I work in the arena. It don't matter if I'm in the front office. If I know that the expectations for Giannis is all-time great player, get a championship because you just won a championship. If you don't win, I'll be like, yo, nigga, you're failing. I cannot know how to make a fajita. If I go to Baba Fritos and get whatever the fuck and get a fajita, and I'd be like, yo, this fajita don't taste good. You niggas failed. It don't matter that I don't know how to make fucking fajitas. You niggas failed at making a fajita. It doesn't matter my background or my goddamn resume or what I've achieved. If we're talking about something as simple as basketball, nigga.
Well,
damn.
Thoughts.
It's still raw, y'all.
He's mad.
It's frozen.
Frozen in rage.
Fuck,
yes,
damn.
it's well, while we have this break.
Jay, y'all got a screenshot that.
Cass for $100 says that fart sound is hilarious. Play the fart sound, B Souls. Hold on.
When did you
play it again? Yeah.